Is it another hobby you can use to like do two birds with one stone is go to the gun range, go to the archery range, even hunting, like back to hunting. This all helps you with your firearm skills, your archery skills. Management, like I was saying the other time when we were talking about D&D, doing two things, that is a big part of like improving oneself. And you're not going to like everything. Try different things. I'm trying to think of things that I did that I don't like. Like I really don't like editing these things. Like I can't wait until I make enough money that I could actually pay somebody to do that. Because right now I do that, but it's like I muddle through it because I really don't like doing that part of the thing. But there's some people out there they like doing video hobbies. They like doing video editing. They like doing that. Like I like talking to you guys. I like sharing information. That's another hobby of mine that I'm trying to turn into a business platform and business model, and something that that has value that everybody can enjoy. Uh, Watching content like this, engaging with content like this, that's technically a hobby. People like some people spend too much time doing that, but it's still technically a hobby. But you got to learn time management better. Like sometimes, why are you listening to this when you should be working or doing a hobby or doing other things? And now, if you can do both at the same time, even better, like we were doing in the last segment. But managing your time, scheduling your time out so you have time to do your hobbies, you have time to like hang out with your friends, you have times for these non-work related things that help build your character, that help build your presence as a person, that help make you a well-rounded human being. And like you have to maintain your relationships, and if you don't schedule time for that because you're doing too many hobbies, you're not going to have time to be successful at work or to have relationships. And it works the same way. If you're doing too much work, you're not going to have time for hobbies or relationships. And if you're doing work and hobbies, you're not going to have enough time for relationships. You see what I'm saying? You got to manage your time better. Everybody does. And we got to start doing more things. Uh, Schedule your day, even your day off. Like schedule your days off too. Like in the morning, I'm doing laundry and walking the dog, exercise, um, take the kids to the zoo. Like plan it out, maximize your time. You'll get more done. You'll be more productive. You'll be more successful. You might find your purpose if you haven't found your purpose yet. In which case you'll actually feel better because that's what it is. You lose a purpose. You have to have a purpose in life. Like I felt really good in the army. I like it was my purpose. I loved it, and it took me a while to find something like this that I actually enjoyed. This like it's not the same, but it took me a while to find something that I enjoyed doing just as much as I enjoyed doing that. Because sometimes things happen and you can't do your hobbies anymore. The materials change and you become allergic to something or like injury in it. So like that's why it's important to have multiple hobbies, not just one hobby. Because some people like they go all in one thing, but no, you have to have multiple hobbies. Because what if you get hurt and now you can't do that anymore, and now you're all like, because you have nothing to do. You feel like you've lost you're not you anymore because major pieces of you like the major piece of your life is gone, and there's nothing to help fill that void. Like if you had a more well-rounded life and you lose one thing, yeah, losing that one thing is going to be like, but it's not going to be like end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have other things to fall back on. You're not going to feel like you're not you anymore and you can't be you anymore. You're just going to feel like a piece of you's missing rather than having everything be different. And that's why it's important. Like hobbies are important. Multiple hobbies are important. I like fishing. I like hunting. I like exercising. I like hiking. I like outdoor stuff. I like fly tying. I love archery. I love shooting archery. I love shooting guns. Um, I I love D&D. I love hanging out with my friends doing like tabletop gaming. I Gaming. I like playing games, but not as much as the other stuff. To tell you the truth, I enjoy this a lot more than I do playing video games. I feel more productive doing this too, which in turn I am more productive unless I'm doing a YouTube gaming channel, which I've been trying to do that, but I don't spend enough time on it. But turn gaming into another No, no, we'll focus on this business first. Maybe later. Like writing. If you like writing a hobby, like write a book, turn that hobby into a job. And back in the other, like I was saying, but we have to be smarter about that. We have to become more well-rounded. We have to have more skills. Like, we have to. That makes us look better. Our resume, our impressional resume, when we meet people, it makes us seem more personable. I know it really shouldn't matter to other people, and it should only matter about like the physical and mental benefits to you, but it really has wide range of benefits. Like, even if you're like your hobbies, like you don't like people that like on one side of the political spectrum don't like it. In the event of emergency, if they need your skills, they're going to know you have your skills. They're going to come to you, and it's going to help facilitate that. It's going to help facilitate the the communal part of coming together to bear through a crisis. You could share hobbies to children, which helps build culture. If you were thinking about becoming a big brother and a big sister, like I've been saying a couple of times, you can teach those hobbies to those children, which have you have more things to do and more ways to help out with the community, more ways to facilitate that. If you like writing and you have a lot of other hobbies and you do a lot of other things, all the other hobbies you can use to put in your character to help make your characters more developed and help facilitate that hobby. Everything plays into each other. Everything is important, no matter how mundane you think it is. Like even the mundane, playing video games, you, this helps with hand-eye coordination. When I got blown up and the whole left side of me was like erect, set, pieced together, and I was in occupational therapy, playing video games was part of operational therapy, reteaching your hands, your muscles how to do certain things. It wasn't the only piece of it, but they used it as part of therapy because there are benefits to it, even though people think it's completely useless. Some people think it's completely useless. There are benefits to it. Now, I agree, especially in like Korea, where you have to send your kid to like don't play video game camp because people are not eating and playing so many games that they're starving to death. That they're a problem. Anything excess is bad, but everything has benefits to it. Even marijuana can be used in medicine. People that don't like weed, it can be used in medicine. Like, everything has a benefit. Everything benefits each other. That's like it's Star Wars up in the force. It binds us all together. Like that's how works in reality. I'm just saying.